Oh, Ter, what up, Ter?
What's up, buddy?
How's the fam? How's everything?
Good. Crazy.
Christmas was probably excellent for the kids this year, right?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, they still don't fully. They're not fully getting it.
I know, but we've been cashing checks.
You keep saying that, dude. Like, what? It feels like subtle digs.
That's not a dig. Dude, what are you talking about? I want you to be cashing checks.
Yeah, we're doing all right. I got an expensive roommate though.
Okay, yeah, but like I'm saying, like Christmas must have been great with the kids this year, you know?
Yeah, they liked the water park. It was a good time.
You guys went to a water park?
It's a couple days after Christmas. We went to Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It's a good time.
it was good. And then Hershey the next day.
Are you gonna play basketball after this? Is that a jersey? I don't know. Is that a jersey?
People keep saying it. It's a weird cut.
Okay.
It's a one piece thing. I don't know. I like it.
That's like one of those shirts that like a football coach would wear so that they can have freedom of motion with their arms.
Sweater vest. Yeah.
Yeah, if I gotta dig the challenge flag out.
Yeah, I like it.
My shoulder's free.
Yeah.
Ready? Oh, all right, here we go. All right, house call with Jerry and Terry. Cracked on that. They'll leave that in.
You sick?
No, I just lose my voice.
He works so hard.
Yelling at the TVs. All right, ready?
No, we're using that.
Of course. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, if we don't use that, I'm out.
All right. House Call with Terry and Terry brought to you by DraftKings. NFL playoff, let's go. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, makes every moment feel bigger. A running back cuts through the line. A strip sack flips the field. A tight end holes in. The kind of touchdown grab you'll talk about for years. Postseason games shift fast, and with DraftKings live betting options, you can stay right in the moment. Plus, DraftKings has your back with early exit protection, one of Jerry's favorite things in the world. Feels like you always have the early exit guys, Jerry.
Yeah, it's weird.
That help you.
Yeah.
If the player is eligible in your NFL prop bet goes down at any point in the first half, you still get paid in cash. New customers bet just $5, and if that bet wins, you get $300 in bonus bets instantly. DraftKings Sportsbook, every drive, every play, every moment. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code HOUSE. That's code HOUSE to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. All right, Wild Card Weekend. PFT, welcome aboard. Loaded.
Yeah, I'm humbled to be invited onto the show. I've been a fan.
Appreciate that. We hit our stride, I think, this year.
It's good. Jerry, I like how we do government names here.
Yeah.
Jerry, Terry, and Ari.
You never would have.
Terry, Harry.
Yeah.
I love that.
You never would have saw that 4 or 5 years ago, you know?
Never would have saw it. Nope.
I like Terry. I think that's a good name.
I like it too.
I don't know why. It seemed like for a while you didn't like it, though.
Nah, it just opened a lot of doors. You know how it is. You open the doors.
You think that sometimes people use your name as a dig?
Sometimes.
But
Not
Terry,
anymore. I don't care anymore, really.
Doesn't that give power to them, though? Like, if somebody says government name and then you get upset about it? Then
Yeah, I haven't got upset. Spider
Yeah,
likes to do it. Spider likes to, just fuck around. Jerry does it as well.
Yeah, Jerry stirs the drink a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't say the full government. I just say Terry.
No, of course. Yeah, exactly.
The full government is where you're out, right?
Nah, I don't give a fuck either way.
Okay, fair. Okay.
All right, Wild Card Weekend, it's loaded. We're recording this. It'll drop on Thursday. We'll have fucking college football semis as we go, and then 3 full days of the wild card. Unbelievable. We'll get into it. I think it's wide open. PFT, I think our Super Bowl future took a huge hit.
Yep.
Off the bounce of one fucking guy. Still think that McCaffrey dropping that fucking ball.
You think that's the only reason why the Niners lost?
No, it took a big hit on that play.
Listen, Jerry or Terry, me and you, we're on the same team in this, but like when I signed up to be a Niners future ticket holder, I did it knowing that I was making the play that the Niners had a good shot at getting the 1 seed.
Yep.
Right? And a loss like that against a good team like the Seahawks, that was always going to be a possibility. So I was playing like essentially what amounted to like a 55-45 gamble on the Niners winning that game. And if they had, then that ticket that we both share, would you get it at?
30.
Yeah, I think mine was like 23 to 1.
Yep.
22 to 1, something like that. Knowing that ticket would increase substantially in value if they got the 1 seed. We're on the wrong side of that. I don't think that you can say it was like McCaffrey dropped that ball.
Oh, no, it's not on him, but
side.
that play, to watch it, as bad as they played, down 2 scores, they go, even if he drops it and we settle for a field goal, it's like, all right, we're still in it, enough time. It was just so frustrating to watch McCaffrey be the guy of all guys that it goes right out of his hands into a pick. And like, that was it. Like, because now you got to go to Philly, and you've watched the odds. It went from 30 down a little bit all the way to like, I saw 850, and it's flipped back to 28 now because they got to go on the road. So
yeah, and I think that like Trent Williams being out for that game, that's a big deal.
100%.
Pearsall being out for that game,
100%.
Another big deal. I think if Trent Williams is playing and he's playing healthy, they got a shot against the Eagles. If he's not 100%, then I actually kind of don't tell Max. I really like the Eagles this postseason because everybody's talking about them and they're getting back. But I actually had a question for you guys. I don't know how the structure of the show, how you'd like it to go.
We go general to specific, but yeah.
I got a problem.
Okay.
It's a good problem to have. I bought a future ticket on the Miami Hurricanes.
Okay.
This show's come out Thursday, right?
Yeah.
So the game hasn't happened yet. I got a future ticket on the Hurricanes. I got it back in September. I think September 15th. 16 to 1 on Miami winning the national championship. I've had my ups and downs with that ticket this year. They had a couple bad losses in the ACC this season. Looked like they might not even get into the dance. They got in, they win a game, and now that ticket price has gone way down. They win 2 games. So now it's like, I think it's a little bit more than 3 to 1. I want to say it's like plus 310 for Miami Hurricanes national champion. I don't know how you guys feel about hedging on the show.
I don't hedge. I just refuse to, and I've got burned a lot from not doing it. But it's just so hard for me to like look at a ticket and look at the potential winning, and then put up more money, and you're gonna win, but it's like I'd rather win bigger than this. You know?
And you also get the glory of being like, I
was right.
I was right, and I've been right this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm more comfortable hedging, I think, than Jerry is. I'm trying to decide, 1, whether or not to hedge on it, and then 2, and this is the part that makes me unlikely to hedge.
How many X would it do for your bet right now? Like, say you put $100, whatever. How many? Your cash out right now, what would it be?
Oh, I don't have a cash out on it. That's the other thing.
Oh.
I got no cash out option.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, you know why, Jerry? Because Miami would be a dog in both championship matchups.
It'd be pretty close against Oregon, I think. But
it'd be a 1.5, but a small dog. Yeah.
It'd be a small dog. So I have 0 cash out, and I'm trying to think, 1, whether I should hedge, and then 2, how to hedge, because I was staring at a computer screen with numbers on it for about an hour last night, trying to figure out what the best strategy for hedging this bet would be.
You would just money line the other team, no?
So I could money line Ole Miss,
and
then since Ole Miss is underdogs in this game, that's not a bad spot to be in. But then you get to the national championship and possibly playing against Indiana, who could be like a 5 to 7 point favorite, and then you're looking at a very pricey ticket to try to hedge that. Unless Indiana goes down in that game against Miami, in which case I could live hedge and take
So why
Indiana.
don't you do this? Why don't you just bet Ole Miss is playing Miami?
Yep.
Bet Ole Miss to win it all.
So I thought about that.
Yeah.
Because it's like 6 to 1 on Ole Miss, and then I would find myself in a situation where if Ole Miss wins, now I have the exact same problem.
Yeah, I got to be honest, Jerry. I think that's the worst of the solutions.
Well, it seems like he didn't want to use the money line on Ole Miss, just to win the game.
I'm so bad at math, though, that I saw the option, because you can bet on Ole Miss to win the Natty, Oregon to win the Natty, and Indiana to win the Natty. I'm like, what if I just bet on all 3 of those and guarantee myself some money? But then there's some problems that you run into where it's like you have to put a lot up on Indiana.
Exactly.
And I could guarantee myself some money right now, but not enough to make it worthwhile. And then I was talking to Jeff D. Lowe also about this last night. He told me I should maybe do two different money line parlays, one on Ole Miss and Indiana, and then one on Ole Miss and Oregon.
Okay.
So that way, both of those would be plus money. I think Indiana, Ole Miss would be like plus 3 something, and then Ole Miss, Oregon would be
a little bit higher,
a little bit higher. Yeah, a little bit higher than that, and that would be hedged too. But the math is so confusing to me that I think I'm probably just going to end up
letting
it ride,
yeah,
and going down with the ship or winning a lot of money.
I was talking to, I don't really watch college football. I was talking to Big T the other day, seen him in the morning here, went in, say what's up. He said to me, Miami's D line is unreal. They are unreal. And I feel like I haven't watched much college football, but I watched them last game. They were dominant.
Yeah.
They were, and I don't know much about Ole Miss or the quarterback situation. He's pretty good, right? I thought people were down on him for a little while. Then he lights it up a little bit. I would take Miami in that game.
Just based on Big T being like...
Yeah, just Big T and just what I've seen last week,
right.
Watching.
All right.
Miami seems like a good team.
I think you just hope that they score first. Hope Miami scores first and then maybe hit Ole Miss for just enough to cancel out your bet, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're still on the free ride of like, all right, whatever, back to 0. And then you go...
live might be the play here, actually.
That's not a bad idea. I think I might do that. I think
live might be the play.
If Miami goes up like 7 early, then I do the same unit. It was $1,000 bet on Miami. I do $1,000 on...
Oh, so this is a big bet.
It's a pretty big bet, yeah. I put 1,000 on Ole Miss live, and I maybe get that at like 9 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So worst case scenario, like Miami wins.
Yeah,
I'm at $1,000. My ticket's still good.
Yeah,
you're in a great spot.
You're in a good spot.
All right.
Yeah.
I like the under. Right. I like the under in that game, like a lot.
Why?
I do think Miami, like if you look at Carson Beck, he's obviously turned the ball over in big spots. I think they're going to lean on the run. I know Ole Miss wants to go fast, but Ole Miss can't go tempo the entire night. I think they're going to have to try and run the ball as well. I think Miami slows it down. 52.5 is like pretty high scoring for a semi. I think Miami can sit on it, control the game. I just really like the under.
I think I'm going to wait for the live report from Mincy to see what the crowd's like.
Yeah.
What's the line in this game?
Is it Miami by 3.5?
3.5, and then Indiana's 3.5 as well.
But yeah, Mincy boots on the ground. I need to know, like, obviously the dome was rocking last week.
Yeah.
And you had 75% Ole Miss there. That's going to make a difference, I think.
Yeah. All right, I got generic questions. PFT, you've been here 10 years now?
Almost. Yeah.
Did you ever see it going like this? And that's not a knock in terms of what you've done.
Why would I think that was a knock?
Just saying. You always got to preface. A lot of
gotcha
guys out there. Because a lot of gotcha guys out there. But I think even Dave has said, like, in interviews or stuff like that, like, he didn't see it going to... He had confidence in himself. I guess that's what it is. You don't want it to be a knock that PFT didn't have confidence in himself or he thought we'd be shutting the doors in 3 years. But, like, even Dave has kind of said, I mean, it's kind of unbelievable where it's gone. Like, you know, you look at...
I think that, like,
the
in 10
Netflix
years,
thing, the book thing, like, just the abilities you've been able to do, shows, stuff like that. Like, do you take a little bit of a step back and be like, wow, like, I didn't expect it to be this, so to speak.
I definitely did not expect to be sitting in a room with Jerry and talking to the one and only Rico Bosco, return of RB, fresh off that San Diego State debacle. I did not think I'd be looking you eye to eye, Rico. Did I ever think it would get like this big? No. I mean, I think I'd have to be a certified like lunatic narcissist to be like, I think that Barstool is going to take off like this, and part of my take is going to blow up the way that it did. I knew that Barstool was going to be successful. I saw that there was a lot of stuff about the company that was fun, awesome, and kind of untapped at the time. Like, Barstool had a massive audience, but they didn't really know what they were doing on the business side. And Dave was like running everything at that point. And he's like, yeah, we're getting like a whole business team behind us, and we're looking to expand and hire. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I would love to be part of that. But no, I didn't think that it was going to be like the size that it is now. But I did think that it had a lot of potential.
It's good to hear. I mean, it's crazy. It's still kind of crazy that like what are you fucking laughing at? He brings no fucking questions. What are you fucking smirking at?
I'm not smirking at anything.
Who, me or
He's talking to me, I think.
Both.
Oh, well,
You both kind of
I didn't
smirked
say
at the
anything.
same
I didn't
time.
say anything.
No follow-up
I didn't
question.
expect that this was going to be
I
like
didn't say anything.
Barbara Walters. Like
It's not Barbara Walters. It's a
we hang out like every week. Yeah.
That was an excellent question. I would have loved to know that too. I have some questions as
Go
well.
ahead.
Excellent.
Then ask a question.
When are the
Can you appear on my video game stream?
No. When are the
Wow.
unreleased part of my take interviews going to get released?
That's a good question, Jerry. Stick together. Great question.
Thank you.
And will you ever name the 3 people?
Yes.
Okay. We don't have a set date for him. We've talked about doing this a lot, doing a worst of part of my take.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody releases a best of their podcast.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. The worst of idea is something we've been kicking around for about 5 years. I think at some point it will happen. Maybe it'll happen this year.
Wow.
But yeah, I got no firm date on that, but I can
Fair.
give you some hints as to who they are.
Yeah.
Okay. One guy plays basketball.
Okay.
One guy plays baseball.
Okay. I didn't know about that one, I don't think.
And then one guy, actually, I think the third also plays basketball, but there's really 2 big ones.
Okay, so there's 2 big ones.
Yeah,
and then
baseball, basketball.
How awkward are they? Is it awkward? Is it going to be funny?
One is going to be extremely awkward,
Mhm.
and then one is going to be like, yeah, what was going on with this guest at the time?
Gotcha. Because the Cena was awkward.
Cena was very awkward.
Yeah, but that got released.
and that was the second time that we'd had him on.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we thought that we knew Cena.
Yeah, Cena was very awkward.
That was all time.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was nuts.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't tap.
Yeah.
Like I thought, I saw his last match, and I was like, I thought we were harder on him than that.
Yeah.
Like, and he stayed on.
You guys
Cena-
had something with Dan Marino too, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, we just had a bad interview with Dan Marino.
Yeah.
You ever have a bad interview?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. How does that make you feel afterwards?
It's tough.
See, for us, it was funny. It
Yeah,
was
you
like,
guys do have the ability to let it roll. Way
also,
better than anybody else.
would I give a fuck if Dan Marino doesn't like our show?
Yeah,
Right?
good point.
Like he was in the back seat of a van during Super Bowl week, and he came into the van. He fired first, to be fair. He was just like, "What are you guys doing in here?" But like not in like a funny, I'm down for anything way. It was just
Yeah.
like, I need to fire my agent type of way. And did we like make references to his glove business and OJ Simpson? I don't know. He might have taken certain things the wrong way. He also has a bit of a reputation.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a reputation for being not super happy all the time to be doing interviews. But yeah, the basketball one will be the most awkward interview that you will have ever listened to.
I can't wait for
There
that.
was one point where I looked over at Big Cat and I was like, let me get the next question. What's your favorite color? And that's like our cue to each other that the interview's going terribly.
Okay,
Because
gotcha.
we had Dak on and he wasn't a great interview. And at some point, I forget if it was me or Big Cat, but in that interview, we're just like, what's your favorite color? And he was like, gray, which was respect to him for like firing back with some shit.
Mhm.
Being like, you're asking a stupid question. I'm going to give you a stupider answer to your
Yeah.
dumb question. So yeah, when we were interviewing this basketball player at some point, I was just like, what's your favorite color? Kind of almost as like a signal to the
Yeah,
audience.
and you guys
Like,
gotcha.
like
You're
we
in
know
on
that
it. Tearing
we know
down-
that this, it's going
Yeah.
poorly right now.
Yeah.
Jerry, I don't know if you know this. Sorry, PFT, being like a little bit of theater experience. Do you know what that term means when you
What?
when you on a TV show, like similar to Saved by the Bell, when he goes like timeout, or in Wolf of Wall Street, or The Big Short, when they turn to the character to the audience and let them in, be like, hey, what's going on right now is Jerry thinks he can like scheme me over, but what I'm really gonna do is bait and switch in this. And then they turn back and start to talk
yeah,
to you. Do you know what that term is?
No, I don't know what the term is. What's
It's
the
called
term?
tearing down the fourth wall.
Okay, gotcha. No, I didn't know the term. I knew what Eric meant, but I didn't know the term.
You knew
That's
that, right, PFT?
This is the first I'm hearing about this.
He's playing a bit. You don't know tearing down the fourth wall?
I love that you jumped in so excited to talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you think
I didn't know
like,
you had theater experience, Rico.
yeah, it comes from like a stage. Obviously, if you think about it, Jerry, like this wall, that wall, that wall, What's the fourth wall?
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you learn. Listen, people think it's just a pretty face and a fucking
do comedians do it?
bad
Stand-up comedians do
attitude.
it?
No, because that's
okay. Gotcha.
because they're already doing it. It's got to be
Gotcha.
TV or film. It's called tearing down the fourth
But
wall.
on a stage, if you're doing stand-up, it's the same as being on a stage if you're an actor, right?
Yes, but you're not on with comedy. You're only speaking. You're already speaking to the audience. In this, you could do it in a play. You could do it in a movie. You could do it in a TV show.
But you could say that like they walk out on stage and they immediately tear down the fourth wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
You see what I'm saying?
Speak.
Like the entire thing, there's
so to speak.
you can't have it. You can't have it both ways.
So to speak.
There was a wall there. Are you saying so to speak?
So to speak, yeah.
Okay, all right. So to speak, yeah. I don't know if that's tearing down the fourth wall though. I was just like, it was like a wink. I knocked on the fourth wall for the audience.
I like that.
But then we decided after the fact that like this was just bad for everybody. It was bad for everybody. And I think we told them.
But the audience, don't you think they would be like, this was actually hilarious. This was funny.
Yeah, I think
like the way your audience is.
I think they would have thought that it was funny, and but it was also so bad that there would have been a lot of people that would have been like, I can't listen.
I got an idea.
Huh?
Obviously, you check Twitter. There's been a little pushback with the fan base, with the Netflix and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, thanks for bringing that.
We come out hot.
Uh-huh.
We come out hot. The first episode on Netflix is going to be the worst of.
That's a great idea. That is a fucking great idea. Oh my God.
Or it's like a hidden feature.
Yeah.
Sure, you can't be serious right now.
What?
You think they should debut a Netflix deal with the worst of?
I don't hate it.
I mean, Rico, let's.
The whole thing is you're untapped to a new audience. Like they don't know about them or
yeah,
us.
but like the fan base was disgruntled over Netflix a little bit. Like, I feel like that would be a way. Like, I don't know. Am I wrong?
We're like, thank you guys for sticking with us. We appreciate it. Here's a big steaming pile of shit. Thanks for your money.
Yeah, but I think they would love that.
Listen, I don't think it's the worst idea in the world to like have it as a hidden feature. If that's something that Netflix could do. At some point we're going to release it. In the moment, we decided not to release it because it was such a bad interview, and me and Big Cat were just like, we were sweating bullets. Like the second that we ended,
so you guys were nervous a little bit.
Well, after it went like halfway through and it was just completely off the rails, it was very awkward. It's not like I wouldn't say that we were nervous, but we were just like, I don't know even what to say in this interview anymore.
Gotcha, because
like,
it's just giving you nothing.
How are we going to get through it? And then we ended the call, and then Memes just goes, yikes. and we were all like, there was a big collective sigh that was let out of the room. Like, that was bad. That was really bad.
Gotcha.
So then we told the person that we're not going to run the interview because the person was promoting something.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, it's going to be bad look for everybody.
Yeah.
It's a bad interview on our part. And then also, I don't think that any of the goals for the interview on your side were accomplished by coming on the show.
Gotcha.
Any pushback?
No. I think they agreed. I think they were like,
immediately before you could even say it. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for not airing this. So yeah, but Jerry, I like thinking out of the box.
Yeah. I'm trying to come up with ideas. I also have another question, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Do you think this show could ever be on Netflix?
This show? I don't know if that's our audience.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you think, Tara?
Nah, it's too niche. I think us figuring out a way to like somehow live together or doing some kind of travel thing like or something like that would be more inclined, that could find its way that down the road. Like me and you out in the wild is
yeah, maybe.
Like some people need to or want to see something like I've never seen something like this before. You know what I mean? Or like at least
I'll tell you what would have been on Netflix. Mr. Jerry would have been on Netflix.
100%.
Yeah. Good point.
That would have been on Netflix, no doubt.
Is that Barry?
Yeah, Quiggs has those. Quiggs got those files, and he was told if these ever get released, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah,
wait, the real ones or the outtakes?
No, the real one. The real ones.
Oh, the real ones can never see the light of day.
Never. No, never.
The outtakes could be their own show, though.
There was pushback there as well, which rightfully so. I mean, I understand the whole situation. You know.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Jerry cuts it loose when it's chopping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, listen, Rico, when we're doing the morning show, sorry if that's a sore subject. Sorry to bring it up, but like, if
Why would that be a sore subject?
Well, because I know that there was some disputes with Dave and Meek Phil.
No, there was no dispute. It was they started it up. He thought I was talented enough to have one of those seats, which is awesome. You take that as a fucking win. As it turns out, you need somebody to quarterback a little bit more. Bring in T-Bob. He kills it. Hey, down the line, you can contribute not in football season a little bit more with hoops. Like, that's great for me. That's
Okay.
I took that ready to go. Like,
Okay.
and like, let's be honest, like, you know, you don't do the sulking or whatever. Like, the show's based out of Chicago. You're not going to go. You can't go every day. You're not, I don't live there. That's like, we got to figure that all out. But like, I don't live there. So you make the best of what you have left. Like, just because, hey, I'm never going to be 7 feet doesn't mean I can't shoot the eye out of the ball, you know, or be the best ball handler. Like, I truthfully mean that. So
That's a good point. Yeah, I just didn't know where we were at with that because, you know, I can't keep track of all your feuds.
There's a lot less now. There's a lot less now.
Yeah, but I just sometimes I find myself not knowing a background of something that you're upset about, and I wasn't trying to do that.
you think I'm walking around with a lot of feuds on my
seems-
shoulders anymore?
Yeah, it seems like
or-
this is like a good.
I
put him in a bad spot.
more than the average person, but less than Rico of old.
Yeah, I still need, you can't take it all away from me. I can't be a pile of mush.
Right. You have to have that edge that makes you you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I forget what I was about. Oh, with the morning show stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm walking around like, I think when I see you, it's like good to go, excited. Like,
Yeah. No, you're a pro. And listen, it is night and day from like 5 years ago.
yeah.
Night and day. Whatever you're doing, it's working.
Little breaking news. We said it on Pick'em. I think I'm going back on the juice.
Really?
Yeah, it's unsustainable.
What do you mean?
Like, you're doing okay here. You go, it's not, I got to get back. I think I need the juice back.
Does that mean you need off of the prescribed juice?
No, I've been off. I got to get
He's been
back.
off. Yeah, he's
I've been off for a while. I got to get back on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about that time.
Yeah.
It's good to have that self-awareness.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you take too much of the juice, you kind of just, I don't know. It seems like you're like you know that person in a nursing home that
I was never,
sitting-
I was never a zombie though. I still was,
Yeah.
because I was on the, just said it on Pick'em. I was on the juice last year during March, and I was still dialing. You're like,
yeah, you were.
it's more like, I don't know.
But you got to stick to the schedule because there's been times where you're on it and then you miss a couple and then it goes south quick.
yeah, for sure.
You know, so you just got to take it as prescribed.
we
and
got to
it'll
get
be fine.
back. But
Does it make you sleepy?
we tried to spin that. It wasn't on the bottle. I tried to get a little loose with that story, but
Okay.
it didn't really. That didn't go too well.
Yeah, like I said, it's good self-awareness that you're like, hey, maybe I should get back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good sign. But yeah, with Jerry, I was going to say that before we tape the morning show, there's a clock that counts down in terms of like when we're on the air, and Jerry pushes it till like the last 2 seconds before the mics go live.
That's how Jerry is.
Just-
I wouldn't
just-
change it any other way.
I imagine the people that are like sitting in the control room, listen to Jerry, like, is he going to stop? Is he? And he always does.
Yeah, I
He-
stop.
He
I
reels
stop.
it in.
I reel it
stops,
in.
Yeah.
You got to respect the
Yeah.
clock.
No,
Yeah.
Jerry, we got a little loose before that video shoot we were doing with Jackie. Too.
Yeah,
We were pushing
yeah.
the envelope there.
Yeah, we like to push it.
Mhm.
You know. But Eric, I had another question. Part of my take, massive success. You know, all these people they're promoting stuff. They want to come on Part of My Take and talk about it. Rightfully so. It's massive. Has there ever been a guest who wanted to go on Part of My Take, but they wanted to be compensated for it?
Yes. One guest.
One.
Uh-huh.
Has that ever been released?
I don't think so.
Ooh.
Maybe we've talked about it. I don't think it's
know
been like
about this.
a conscious secret.
Yeah, I don't know about it either. I was just curious. The thought came to my mind. It's like I've seen in the past, like some people you ask, hey, would you like to come on my show? Yeah, but can you pay me this for that? You know what I mean?
Actually, I take it back. 2 people.
Okay. This breaking news. Is that able to be said? Or
Yeah, I'll say it. 2 people, and
Wow.
when I say their names, you're going
This
to
is
be
big.
like,
It's here. Sit up. This
This is
big.
pretty big. I think I know one of them.
you're
One of
gonna,
them's a pretty prominent driver in the New York, New Jersey area. I
you're
was
gonna
told,
say
Jerry.
you're gonna say like obviously
you're not even
these
gonna
two
bite?
people.
You're not even going to bite at that, Jerry?
Why? Because I know you're talking about it. I mean, why would he?
That's the joke. You're supposed to get upset.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Fair. That's a good joke.
Who are we talking about?
Danny Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome boy. He did not ask. He's a friend.
No.
We break
no.
chops.
Yeah.
But yeah, these two people, probably the most likely people that you could ever imagine to
Okay.
ask for money. One, Jose Canseco.
Wow.
Yeah. Always grinding.
Not a
always
shocker.
grinding. And then the second one is even more obvious, Pete Rose.
Holy shit. Wow.
Pete Rose wanted to be compensated so he could go to the track. Yeah.
Wait, did you ended up having both of them, right?
We had both of them on.
But didn't pay.
Didn't pay.
Well, yeah, the explanation is really easy. You're going to get hundreds of thousands of views.
No, 1,000%.
Yes,
1,000%. Yeah.
And I think that Pete Rose might have been like at a bar that he either owned or was getting paid to promote. And so it was good. We just like mentioned the bar that we were at.
Gotcha.
And Jose were just like, no. And he was like, okay. but it did promote the fight that he had with Billy Football,
Cool.
which
Yeah.
he ended up making a lot of money.
Unbelievable.
Damn. Two guests. Wow.
Who's still on the Mount Rushmore of guests? Because you guys have had a fucking lot.
Yeah. This is always tricky because we leave people off and then they get very upset about it. Like Hank left off Julian Edelman, and Jules got pissed off about that.
I thought you guys have had Jules on.
Yeah, that's what you asked for, the Mount Rushmore of guests, right?
Mount Rushmore of guests you haven't had on. I apologize.
Oh, guests. Okay, maybe I misunderstood.
Yeah,
All right.
you did. No, I misspoke.
Okay.
Yeah, is there anybody that you and Big Cat both want?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean,
You guys have had a lot. I mean, like the big ones, like niche ones. Like, listen, he's a massive football guy, but it's super, super niche for you guys of Berman. Like the homage you pay to Berman to have that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I would say Belichick's probably still on there. LeBron, he'll never come on the show.
Never.
I'm pretty sure.
Although
he's been getting more into golf content.
Yeah,
you might be fucking partners with him in a couple of months, bro.
He might just start a new life.
I think
Hank.
if he does the Internet Invitational, he's going to go on Part of My Take.
I think that Hank and him might move in together and Hank might join whatever his media company is and just be like, I'm going to build out your golf channel for you. Like I'll start from scratch. I'll do all the shit. That will be a one-man producer like I was at the start of Part of My Take.
Yeah.
Could you ever see him playing ball and getting along with Dave? Like even a little?
I think they've got off on the wrong foot so many hundreds of times. I don't know if that just means they don't like each other anymore. But yeah, I think that if you walk into a room, leave all your baggage outside, let's just hang out, I think they'd probably get along okay. But I don't think that either one of those guys would ever leave all the baggage that they had outside that door.
That's accurate.
Right? Maybe LeBron is just him and Dave Portnoy, two man-childs, like so similar that they'll never see eye to eye.
Yeah.
But yeah, LeBron would be, I think he'd be a great guest, but I don't think it's going to happen. KD, I think could happen.
Because he's interacted before.
We're always working on KD. Yeah. Would love to have him. Is that 3? Belichick?
Yeah.
I mean,
5.
Tom Brady might be a good guest.
Well, if he went on Spin Chicklets, he'd come with you guys, no?
Tom Brady? Did he go on Spin Chicklets?
Did he? Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
They posted pictures. I don't know if
last week.
I don't know if it's aired yet, but they got
Oh,
pictures with him.
Oh, okay. I didn't break anything, right?
No, they all tweet the account.
Yeah,
tweeted
they
out
did
pictures.
pictures,
of it.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I was offline for a little bit over the break.
Okay,
so
yeah,
I missed that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was RA there?
No, I don't think RA was. I don't think I've seen RA there.
I would love to see RA just sit in
Yeah.
the same room as Tom Brady. Yeah, I would put Tom Brady up there. If I had more time to think, like really dive into it, I'm sure there's some other ones that would make that Mount Rushmore.
What about music and TV?
Now, this is where we might differentiate a little bit, me and Big Cat, because we both love music. We have different tastes in music. Not to say that he wouldn't want some of the ones that I would want on, but our Mount Rushmores would be completely different, I think, in terms of like his favorite groups.
That's accurate. But I think you guys could come to an agreement of like, that guy's so huge. We like respect him. We could both ask good questions to be a great interview.
Maybe Diddy, get him on the show.
Yeah.
I think that'd be interesting. Have him on for Guys on Chicks. I think, if you were to ask me, I'm going to give probably a much different answer to like the musicians that I would want to have on. But I think I would love to have Tom DeLonge on either Part of My Take or Macrodosing, really, because Tom DeLonge is a big aliens guy.
Alien guy.
Huge alien guy. And he's like the first person that I've cold DM'd on Instagram in a very long time to request to come on the show. That used to be how we used to get all of our guests almost, is we just DM them on Twitter. And we don't do that as much anymore. Occasionally we still will. But with Tom DeLonge, I hit him up last week to try to get him on the show. And he's not read, not responded. I would love to have him on because I love his music. And then he's doing some crazy, weird, interesting shit with the alien stuff. So in terms of music, that would probably be the first one that came to my mind. With Big Cat, there's probably like Trey from Fish would probably be one that he'd want to have on. John Mayer, I think we could both agree on that. John Mayer would be a very
my wife's favorite musician. I've seen him in concert as many times as anybody else. He's unbelievable. When
he played that concert with like a broken ring finger, that was insane that he was able to play all those songs. Like that's, I don't know if it's his ring or if it was middle finger, but like to be able to play the guitar like he did with a broken, that's like Ronnie Lott type shit.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's a beast. And then for TV, I would love to have Vince Gilligan on Part of My Take. And
Vince Gilligan.
I think
Breaking Bad.
He might be ducking us. He might be ducking us, Rico.
Yeah, I saw this clip. You and a friend of ours, friend of yours forever, good guy. You may have created the show.
The Beeve and I and the Hard Factor guys.
Oh, I've heard about this.
Yeah, we came up with a movie where the high school dropout sells meth with his chemistry teacher, and it came out before Breaking Bad. And I found out that Vince Gilligan might have been in the Richmond, Virginia area at the time that we screened it at the Richmond Film Festival. Wow. It's interesting. And we've had a lot of people from that universe on the show. We've had Bryan Cranston came on the show. And when you're looking to promote like a new series, you do the rounds of podcasts. And never once have we gotten so much as a nibble from Vince Gilligan. And I'm just wondering because if he heard me say that at some point and there's any truth to it, he would file that in the back of his head and be like, just not going to ever talk to these guys. Yeah. There's also a chance that he's never seen any of the clips or even heard me say it. Maybe he's a viewer or a listener picks Central or House Call. So maybe by divulging all this to you, maybe it gets out to him. But I would love to have Vince Gilligan on just to be like, where were you in the year 2007, 2008? I would like to know Mr. Vince Gilligan. And if so, where's my check?
That'd be amazing.
I don't know better question. Who would you guys want to see on Part of My Take?
I mean, it's going to be personal preference for me, but like, I still think Billy Joel never became like a fucking uppity celebrity. I don't know where you sit with him, but I think he's a neighborhood guy who came from fucking nothing. He's still pretty interesting. I think like he's, he stopped recording for 30 years and he's been more popular than ever. Like, and he just wants to go back to the Garden. Like, I think Billy Joel's pretty cool. I would want to ask Spike Lee at the end if he got game. Does Jesus forgive his dad or not with that ending? I've always been worried about that or interested in that. Obviously the Knicks fandom, like, and he's a basketball hooper, like hoop head, like Spike Lee would jump out like that. My girl Julia Stiles, in terms of like, why did Hollywood stop writing for you? Like, you're a fucking star. Mike Bray, Notre Dame. I think he's the most personable college basketball coach of all time. If you're talking dead, I would go Rick Majerus. Jesus, for sure, in general, of just like a million things. Like, how much of it is exaggerated? Is his
who's the most famous person on your cell phone? Jesus.
Yeah. Is his middle name really H? Because, my grandfather for years has been yelling Jesus H. Christ. So, like, you asked that.
That's good.
I don't know.
Jesus, I mean, we could bring back Jesus, do you wash your apples? Which is actually like a very philosophical question.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're Jesus, you might not need to wash your apples.
Yeah. What about you?
He's big on the baptizing stuff.
What are you, Jerry?
Mine would be more like, number one would be Mike Tomlin for sure.
That's actually a good one. Yeah, I would love to
because he doesn't do it. He doesn't do any pod. He did one, and that was with Ryan Clark at the Pivot. I think he did.
Yeah,
and that's it. He hasn't really. He doesn't make his rounds. You get him in the pressers, and he has all these sayings and whatnot. I would really like a full interview with Mike Tomlin just to, I don't know, get a different perspective of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good call.
It'd be Mike Tomlin. I pushed really hard. I would have loved to see Russ again last year. That got shot down many times. Unfortunate, but we move on.
Well, it's not like we didn't try.
Fair, okay, fair. I mean,
also he's got a very busy schedule. He goes to the hospital.
He does.
Kids.
He does. Yeah,
all that stuff.
He's very, very busy. Have you ever done Denzel before?
No.
I just watched an awesome movie with him.
I would like Denzel.
Out of Time.
Great
fucking
movie, Rico.
really good. Never heard about it before.
Great movie.
Awesome. Him, Eva Mendes is throwing a fucking hundo on the black all movie. The girl from Love and Basketball, Dean Cain, who's also in Rent, who I loved. Great movie. Good pop.
Yeah.
They don't make them like that anymore. True popcorn flick.
I think Training Day, it might be my favorite movie.
Train Day's awesome.
It's so good.
Awesome.
Denzel's a good call too. Yeah,
Denzel would be awesome.
Mike Tomlin.
Heard he's very down to earth too. I think it's him. I know Will Smith's had some problems, but it's Denzel and Will Smith. They go into the pizza place in Philly or like whatever. They throw a hundo on the thing. How much is a pie? Hundo, keep the change. Very generous people.
Another one I would like is really out the box one probably for you guys. He is a motivational speaker. His name is Eric Thomas.
Is this the guy? Yeah, I've seen this guy.
He was homeless in Detroit, just a nobody, and ended up getting himself right and going to college, getting a degree, and he became a motivational speaker.
Okay.
And the story of him is great. The book is incredible. I would love to see him.
Okay. I'll look into that guy.
Eric Thomas.
I mean,
you've definitely seen the clips, I feel like, PFT.
Yeah.
Is that the guy, Jerry, you got to want to, like,
succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
Breathe, yeah, like you're holding the head under the water. The guy,
yeah,
he's got a presence like you wouldn't believe.
Oh yeah, like when he gets in front of a room,
like you could hear wouldn't believe.
Yeah, dude, he's incredible.
Yeah, I think
you would like him.
I think any of those motivational speakers, I would want to,
yeah,
just like have around, just to like get me fired up.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think speaking of Detroit, Eminem, I think would be a good guest.
Yes, yeah.
The shit that he's been through.
Yeah, that'd be big.
Would be very interesting to talk to him. Yeah, I mean, we constantly update the list of who.
I mean, it goes without saying too, but like Jordan, because Jordan just don't do podcasts as well.
Yeah, Jordan.
Like, I mean, that just goes without saying.
It all depends, because like, can you imagine if we had Jordan on the podcast and he just sucked?
Yeah, that would.
Like, if he was a bad guest, it would shatter our childhoods. Like, Michael Jordan was a god to me growing up, and Big Cat obviously has like an even bigger love for the guy. And yeah, Michael Jordan was everything. He was sports. Like, and if he sat down and he was like checked out, and like if he didn't like us, that would be tough. That would be tough to bounce back from.
That's
like
tough. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I'm kind of glad that when we went to the Commanders training camp this summer, we just did like 5 minutes standing up and talking to Jaden, because like, what if Jaden didn't like me? I'd be destroyed.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd be wrecked by it. Like, can you imagine if Russie met you and he was just like, I don't like the cut.
Yeah, I never got like to fully connect with him. The most I ever got was him. I had a sign when I went to one of the games, Sussy for Russie, acknowledged. He gave it like a. That's good. That's the most I've ever got.
I got to be aware of that guy.
Yeah.
No, but we constantly update the list.
How does that work though? So you guys have a list. Does it rotate every year? Is it like, hey, this is the new year, this is the guest we want, and you send it to whoever you got to send it to, and they work on it? Or
well, we just if we identify a guy and we're like, we'd like to talk to that person, then we just send it over to the guest booker,
and then he or she tries their best to get it done.
Yeah, and they're usually pretty good about it.
Really? Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
They're very good, and so we've had a lot of good luck with that. But yeah, man, I really think I think KD's got to do it at some point in the next 2 years
before he retires.
Before I want to talk to him before the man retires from basketball. I'd like to talk to Ovi though, but that one might need subtitles.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like why wouldn't KD do it?
Yeah, we've had some back and forth.
Of course, yeah, I get it, but he seems like to be with it, online.
He is, he always had. I don't think he trusts the media at all,
Gotcha.
and he doesn't trust podcasts.
Yeah.
Which is disrespectful on his part.
Yeah.
But listen, we don't do load management. We never missed a show. Knock on wood. I'm part of my take. NBA players, they would quit podcasting. Most of them do quit podcasting.
Yeah.
Or they go back to coaching.
How many consecutive shows?
5. I think our 500th show is coming up pretty soon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Wait, isn't that
Rico's doing the math.
Yeah, no, hold on.
No, it's fair. It's
Wait,
fair
that
to
doesn't
do
make
the
any
math.
sense.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. I want to make sure. I think I'm
Yeah.
going to challenge that.
The 3 days a week.
It's a joke. Yeah, it's a joke. Yeah, that's the thing. You can only put 500 episodes on
I think it's on iTunes.
iTunes, so they always say, oh, it's supposed to be 500.
Yeah, people say like, oh,
They
you
hit
guys did the
500
500th episode.
They hit 500 in like 3 years. Yeah, there's a lot of bits. Sometimes I got to make sure I'm catching.
I don't know how many episodes it's been. I guess coming up on 10
how
years.
many years straight? Almost 10?
Yeah, so 10 years at the end of February, start of March. So whatever 10 times 365 divided by 3 is. Can you do that for me, Rico?
Yeah, give it to me.
Actually, no. It's 50 episodes a year. Or 50 weeks a year.
50 weeks a year times 3 is 150 times how many
Times
years?
10. Okay, so we can do
About
that.
1,500.
Yeah, about 1,500. And then, yeah, so 1,500 episodes.
Wow.
That's
It's a
what the
lot.
AI says when you Google it.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
it's a lot of talking.
Yeah.
It's a lot of talking, but it's still fun. Still love doing it.
Yeah. All right. We ran a little long. Who is your favorite touchdown scorer? And also, what's your kind of hot take for the playoffs? Because I think it's wide fucking open.
It is wide open. I told Jerry I put a parlay, Bears money line, Steelers money line. I like that. I also like the Panthers to cover. I know that, Sean McVay's got a great track record, even going on the road in the playoffs. But I think that Carolina's got some confidence. It's a home game for them. It's going to be raining. And Matt Stafford, historically not good at all in the rain. I want to say he's like 1-9.
Wow.
In the rain. So I think I like Carolina to cover. It's a big spread. It's a lot of points.
Yeah, it feels like they're just begging you to take Carolina. It's weird. It's
And the way that Carolina got into the playoffs
Yeah.
too, they lost their last game. They thought they might be out of it,
yeah, backdoor their way in.
and nobody believes in them because they're the Panthers, and
I
no
could
one
see that.
believes in Bryce Young. But Bryce is capable of having good games, and they've got a good running game, good defense.
yeah, I could see that.
I think that's too many points.
Who's your favorite touchdown scorer?
Favorite touchdown scorer of the weekend? I think I'm going to go with. I'm going back and forth between Monangai, because I think the Bears are just going to run the fuck out of the football. Remember that game that they had against the Eagles?
Yeah.
That's what they want to do to the Packers.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I would go either Monangai, or I think Josh Allen's going to have a big day with his legs.
Mm.
So Josh Allen touchdown, Josh Allen over rushing yards. I like all those things.
And Monangai touchdown too a little
Yep.
bit. I like that. Jerry, I got a hot take. We'll get you out of here, PFT, then we'll run through it, Jerry. I'm not confident enough to bet on it, but I think there is a world, Jerry, where the Steelers could be hosting a divisional game.
Yeah, I do too.
Buffalo can win and the Chargers can win. I'm
Yeah.
way less confident in the Chargers, but that would mean Pittsburgh's the second highest seed left.
Yeah.
Am I wrong, PFT?
Well, so a divisional game. Let me just pull up the bracket.
If we play Buffalo, it'd be in
Buffalo's the
Pittsburgh.
6, Chargers are the 7, Denver's the 1, fourth team left would be Pittsburgh as a 4. They'd be the second highest seed. They would host.
But wait, so what if
If the Chargers win,
if the Bills win? Let me pull up the bracket.
if the Bills win, they're not playing the Steelers. If the Steelers win, the Bills would play the Broncos.
Got it.
It has to be Buffalo and the Chargers. Those are the
Yeah.
only 2 seeds lower than the Steelers that the Steelers
Exactly,
aren't
yeah.
playing. What I'm
Correct.
saying
Yep.
is
Yep,
there's
I
a
got you.
very real world where
Yeah.
Buffalo's what? A favorite? Is it 1.5? What's the line?
They're minus 1.5.
They're favored, so they think
Mhm.
Buffalo's going to win, and it just matters, do you think the Chargers can fuck around and win?
Yeah, because then the Chargers would play the Broncos.
But wait, no, they don't.
Yeah, reseed, dude.
They reseed, yeah.
They've always reseeded in the NFL.
Yeah, they reseed.
They've always reseeded.
Yeah, after the wild card.
There's no bracket. They reseed.
I'm just double checking the outcomes here. Do they reseed after the second round too?
Yeah. Well, there's only 2 teams left at that point.
Okay, that was a trick. That was a trick.
See, he's
That was a trick. I got you.
Yeah, Rico, I'm pulling for I'm pulling for that to happen. That would be incredible.
I think that the Chargers could do it. Do you think Harbaugh is going to help out Harbaugh?
Mm,
Because there's a lot of Ravens that are on the Chargers right now. A lot of
Yeah.
former Ravens. I think Jim is going to call John and ask him to. And John's going to be like, I'm kind of busy right now. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to live. And then Jim's going to be like, do you love football? Do you love me? Like trying to pressure him into it.
I got a crazy question. I mean, Harbaugh's going to get a job, right? Why wouldn't he go work for his brother for the week in between right now?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, he should. I mean, like he'd be paid by the hour, but like I'd go. Hey, you work for me now. Like
I think he would do it for free.
I do too. But like, yeah, I like he should just go work for. He's gonna get hired wherever the fuck he wants. What's the difference of between now and the NFL has to go through? They have to interview a certain amount of people and like go through the fucking steps and this and that. Like Harbaugh is gonna get the job whenever he wants the job, and it's not gonna make a difference of what he does if he gets hired tomorrow or in a week. There's nothing he could do. The free agency is not open. He should go work for the Chargers. Try to take down the Patriots.
You know, that's what I just said, right?
You said Harbaugh is going to help Harbaugh. You said call him. I'm saying logistically, he truthfully signs a 1-week deal.
Yeah.
Like he's officially on the payroll.
You said hourly. You said hourly.
Yeah, hourly.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think the price would be?
I think he's like a high
hourly
price.
rate?
I think he's like a high priced accountant, and it's the NFL. $2,000, $2,500 an hour.
2,000 hours. So he puts in what, like 50 hours this week?
Yeah. What does that get him?
That's a steal.
100 grand.
2,000 times 50.
100 grand.
100 grand. $100,000 for a week.
100,000 for a week.
Yeah.
You could justify it like you're going to take down the Patriots. You need him. He's a great mind. The
Like
brothers
a
work
high-priced
together.
escort. Yeah. Yeah. Fly. I'm gonna fly my bros out. I think. Listen, I don't know if he's actually going to go through with that. It's not a bad idea. I think the Chargers are a tough football team. They've got a lot of weaknesses up front.
Yeah,
though.
the O line is bad.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
He's gonna have to do a lot with his legs, Herbert. Which he's capable of doing that.
I mean, he's a tough guy.
There's
too.
games where he's run for like 60, 70 yards. He could.
Yeah. What do you guys think about Drake May, Matt Stafford?
Could see that. I could see that.
Well, like in the MVP.
Oh, I thought you meant the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl,
So I
yeah,
thought Super
yeah.
Bowl. I would give it to Stafford. Just me.
Yeah.
Better competition. He played the touchdown passes. You know.
Yeah.
I know, and I know he has the better team.
Yeah, it's hard for me. Drake May's been unbelievable, but Stafford's
but he
numbers.
has.
It's a numbers thing. Stafford's. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I'm okay either way. Truthfully, I know that's.
Yeah, I'm okay either way.
They're both unbelievable.
I could use your guys' brain on one more thing. I bet Hank like 2-3 years ago.
I remember this. Yeah.
I bet him that the Patriots would not get back to a Super Bowl in the next 5 years. I think it was 3 years ago. I put up $50,000 if they got back to the Super Bowl. I think he.
What did he have to put up? His house?
No, either 10 or 20. So like I gave him odds because the Patriots they were bad.
Yeah.
They were bad at the time, and they didn't have a coach for the future. They didn't have a quarterback for the future.
Yep.
And I was like, this seems like, in my defense, I think it was a pretty good bet that I made. But then Drake May comes along, Mike Vrabel comes along, and now I'm staring down a $50,000 IOU to Hank Lockwood, and I'm trying to figure out the most inconvenient way to pay him the $50,000 in case it does happen. So
Pickup truck with quarters.
well, I called the bank. I called the bank last week, and I asked them like, "Hey, how can I get $50,000 worth of pennies, or $50,000 worth of quarters?" and they told me that they couldn't do it. Like they forwarded it up to their manager,
Can't do it.
bank manager.
They don't
called
even
me
make
back.
coins anymore. I don't think.
Yeah, they don't do pennies
They're still
anymore.
pennies.
Pennies are gone. So I asked about quarters, and they said that their bank vault couldn't hold all those quarters.
Yeah.
It would also be like tons. It would be extremely heavy.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe I get them just $50,000 $100 bills, but that's not really that inconvenient.
No.
Yeah.
What about putting him in a bad spot? You wait till he's taking a bus home from work. You pull up. You go, hey, Hank, in like a crowded bus. Hey, Hank, here's that money I owe you. You throw him the bag. Couple of right crosses. And I love Hank, but like it's, it sucks for you, but like,
I got an idea. Try to find which is the a currency that would be so hard to exchange in.
Oh, okay, now we're talking.
Find a currency that would be something to do in India or something like that.
Turkish lira.
Yeah, or something that would be so hard for him to bring this to a bank, and they're going to be like, no, there's no shot I'm exchanging
Yen.
this.
What if I got him like a bunch of Japanese yen?
Yeah, or something to do in like North Korea or something like that. Like
North Korean currency?
Yeah.
That would be great. I might have to ask Donnie for how to get that.
yeah.
what if you put it in the middle of a box, in another big box with hundreds of combination locks? You give them all the keys, like there's no, but like it's just that, and then the other thing, it's like frozen.
Yeah.
Or it's like I don't know, like
That's Rico, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So like the money's there.
Yeah, you paid him.
I paid him. You have the money, you have possession of it. Good luck getting it out.
Yeah. And it can't be something he could just break.
Or I what if I bought him like a giant box of live bees? And then I put the money like in ones.
bees.
He
are-
would just
in
put the
there.
bee suit on. He would order a bee suit.
That would be funny if
Yeah.
he has to order a bee suit. He's got like the smoke trying to
Yeah.
get the bees out.
Bees are tough for me. My parents, they wouldn't let me go see My Girl because it leaked about the bees with Macaulay Culkin. I love Macaulay Culkin. The bees are a sore
Spoilers.
spot for me. Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah, movie's almost 40 years old, but you're right. Spoilers.
Or maybe I could get him a cat, and then I could put the money like in the box with the cat, and then just drop the cat off at his house.
Ugh.
And then he's got a cat that he has to deal with.
Yeah. Fuck him over like that.
Yeah. There's some ideas. Or Rico, your idea with the bus. I don't think Hank takes too many buses. We could,
You don't want him to get hurt.
we could go for a walk like through O Block and just hand him a suitcase and like
Yeah.
handcuff it to his arm.
You ever seen the stupid TikTok thing with the clear backpack? The kid walking around with fucking $100. He's got a clear backpack of fake money in the $100,000, and they're just like
Goes
give
through
you
the hood.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. So
I like the combination lock idea. That's a good idea. I might do something with
yeah,
that.
say
Rico.
locks for Lockwood.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, the lock box.
Yeah, the money's
The
there.
lock box. Yeah.
Yep.
So how many
What's-
more years is this?
Yeah.
I think there's one more year after this.
After this, one more year? Okay.
Yeah, and then he would owe me. I think it's 20,000.
Mm.
All
And
right.
he already owes me 8. But
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see.
All right, let's speed through it real quick. Final, and just get you fully out of here. Rams, Carolina. Jerry, who's your favorite touchdown scorer?
I'm gonna go Kyron Williams.
Okay. I like Blake Corum.
Okay. Back up. I like that.
Green Bay at Chicago.
I'm gonna go with Monungai.
I'm gonna take Dobbs. PFT, you can weigh in anytime you want.
Okay, I also like Monungai, and Corum's a good pick too. I like Corum.
Yeah, he gets those touches.
Buffalo at Jacksonville. I like Dawson Knox.
I'm gonna take Brenton Strange that game.
Okay, he's plus 220.
Mm-hmm.
Josh
Knox
Allen.
about 320. San Fran at Philly. My favorite scorer of the week. We'll put it in the parlay, Jerry. Brock Purdy plus about 700.
Wow. He had that game where he scored 2 of them.
Yep. Faces
Yeah.
a Philly defense that has allowed 3 quarterback TDs over the last 2 games. Purdy's been stretching it out, has gone over in his yardage prop 3 of the last 4, and has 3 rushing TDs over his last 5. Brock Purdy plus 7 hundo. Best bet of the weekend.
It's a good bet, Rico. I like that. It's a good bet. I'm probably going to go with Devontae Smith.
Okay.
Let me go with Jahan Dotson
Whoa, wow.
against that Niners defense.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Chargers at Patriots. I'm going to go with Keyshawn Booty plus 265.
I'm going to go Hunter Henry that game.
All right. PFT.
I think I was going to say Travion, but that's too square. How's Amari Hampton feeling?
He's a favorite.
Is he a favorite too?
He's pretty high.
All right. I'll just go back to Lad.
Oh,
Let's take Lad to
should be
score.
plus 220 probably.
Yeah.
Lad, somewhere around there.
Love taking Lad to
What's
score.
Lad, Rico?
Lad McConkey, let's pull him up.
200 maybe.
Very easy on DraftKings, as always, as we talk about every single time. You go to TD Scores, or you can search and get anybody you want. Who do you want, Lad?
Yeah, what's Lad at?
Lad McConkey, you click him, you got the touchdown scorer right there. He's plus 230.
What about Patriots defense special teams?
Yeah, let's do that.
Should be probably 500.
It's usually right around 500.
Usually, yeah. I mean, I feel like they're all the same always.
Here we go. Go into this. TD Scores. Patriots D is plus 500.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Maybe a stupid pick from Herbert.
Yeah.
Maybe a good return. They got
Bumble.
some good special teams.
They do. All right, Jerry, last one. Take us out. Houston at Pittsburgh, your specialty. Where you at?
On my lock of the week, DK Metcalf. I don't really know what the injury with Lassiter is on the Texans. I don't know if he's playing. I didn't check today to see what his status is. But DK Metcalf coming back, Rodgers' favorite target in the red zone. If he sees DK down there, doesn't care if it's double coverage, he's going to try to get him the ball, try to get him to score. I think he's going to come back on fire. I'm going to go DK Metcalf, anytime touchdown.
He's about plus 220. Jetsky, you got to get creative with what Jerry just said there. Just change it to best bet of the week in terms of that. All right, so let's pull it up then, Jerry. Hold on, we'll fire it up. PFT, you said your best bet was who for the weekend?
Did I have I don't know if I had a
I don't know if you said it.
best bet for the weekend.
Right?
Manungai and Josh Allen were the two guys.
Allen.
But
We'll go with Allen.
Well, why don't you leave it up to Eric?
Yeah,
I remember him saying Allen. Now that it's, you want to go Manungai?
But Allen's going to be like, what, plus 130?
Doesn't matter. In a three-legger or you do a
Well, Jerry also liked Manungai, right?
Yeah, I like.
But he's not your. He's not
my favorite to score. No.
Okay, I'll go Allen. Rico. Your show.
No, it's you. You can go. I mean, it's three-legger or the whatever. It's still going to be fine. It's going to be. Allen is. Where's Allen? TDs. TD score. Allen's minus 125. I said Purdy.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the two quarterbacks in there.
What do you mean two quarterbacks? Oh yeah, Allen. Yeah. Oh.
Allen would be two quarterbacks.
I forgot.
TD score for Purdy is plus 650. It's already down. I'm shifting the lines. And Jerry, who's your favorite?
DK.
DK Metcalf, right?
Yep.
How does he spell that?
METC.
DK.
That's an old Wall Street joke. Let's see. DK Metcalf plus 210. So at any point, if you put the three together, it's plus 4085.
Wow, nice.
Okay.
40-1. Like that.
Plus 4085.
I love it.
I kind of like that too, actually.
I love
a
it.
lot.
Yeah, you can get. I think you can get crazy in the playoffs. There's always somebody who scores with big time plus signs. So, all right. Thanks, PFT. It was great.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate
No problem.
it.
Who do you guys got win the Super Bowl?
Ooh, matchup or just a win? I'm gonna go with.
I don't believe in him, but I think just the opportunity. No Lamar, no Mahomes. He's got to figure it out. It's got to be the year fucking Allen takes it down.
That's what I say to myself too.
It's got to
like,
be. But going on the road, I also was the biggest. I was the biggest Denver guy coming into this season. Maybe it's a little bit of the signs. Fucking Oregon takes it home. Bo Nix takes it home. Like, that'd be cool, too, to see. It's wide open. It's wide open.
I'm pretty sure for Wake Up Barstool, when our first ever Thursday show, we did Super Bowl predictions. I think mine was, and we'll have to go back and check. I think it was Denver versus the Rams.
It's great right now.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's a good combo.
But I think that was it.
Yeah. All right, great show. We'll be back for divisional weekend. We'll be back for championship weekend, and then back for the Super Bowl with Che. We got to lock Che in for the Super Bowl. All right, great stuff, PFT. Can't wait to see you in a couple weeks, buddy.
Thank you, Rico. Looking good.
Thanks, man. Take it easy.